Siem Reap, Cambodia. Cambodia is home to one of the most beautiful cities in the world and affordable cities in the world, and that's Siem Reap. Visitors to Siem Reap can explore the oldest religious monument in the world, Angkor Wat. Plus, there are plenty of other beautiful temples to explore in the area. For only a few dollars a day, you can hire a local driver to take you around the beautiful temples via tuk-tuk. This Hindu-Buddhist temple complex was built in the 1100s, and it's the largest religious site in the world. While in Siem Reap, you can stay at luxury hotels for next to nothing and enjoy a lively and varied dining scene.
Good. I'm eating some sort of spider. It's salty and crunchy. Not a lot of meat. Not bad, but I guess I still gotta eat the head.
Yeah. Our one tip, just stay away from the fried tarantulas that are on the street. You don't want to eat those.
No. And number 9, Istanbul, Turkey. Now, Turkey is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and it was one of the biggest surprises for us during our trip around the world. The food is fantastic. You can stop at any local kebab shop for some delicious dishes. And be sure to try Turkish coffee. However, just don't make a fool of yourself and try to drink the grounds like someone I know.
I was learning. I didn't know these things.
Everything here is very affordable. Istanbul has a rich history that goes back for millennia. Topkapi Palace, Hagia Sophia, Grand Bazaar, and the famous Blue Mosque are all must-sees. Istanbul can be explored on a budget, and you'll eat like royalty for next to nothing.
The food is so good. Number 8 is Portugal. Now, we think that this is one of the most underrated countries in all of Europe. Everyone raves about Paris, Amsterdam, and Berlin, but the true travelers know that Lisbon, Lagos, and Porto are just as good. Portugal is a great road trip country. You could start your trip in Lisbon with some pastéis de nata. I hope I pronounced that right. One of the most amazing desserts you'll ever try, and the Time Out Market for some local Portuguese wines. Then head south to Lagos, the home of the beautiful Algarve coast. Here are some of the most beautiful rock formations. After that, head north to the Douro Valley, where wine has been made for thousands of years. Just be sure not to tell anyone about this, and we'll keep it our little secret. While in Portugal, you must try all the port wine you can. Spoiler alert, if you didn't know, all port wine comes from Portugal.
All right, lucky number 7, Argentina. If you didn't know, Argentina is known for some of the best things in life. Wine, steak, dancing, it's amazing. Here you can have a wonderful steak dinner with some amazing Malbec wine for less than $30 a couple. That's right, $30 for both of us. You can also take a trip to one of the most budget-friendly wine regions in the world, Mendoza. These wines from Mendoza are some of the most cost-effective wines in the world. I think it's the best value per dollar anywhere you can get this. And on your way home, they actually allow you to bring wine on the airplane, up to 6 bottles a person. We were blown away at this little fact.
As long as it's a domestic flight, not international. All right, number 6 is a secret, kids. Welcome to Bali, Indonesia, or also known as an Instagrammer's paradise. Bali is one of the most beautiful islands in the world, and the secret is out. Because of its beauty, Bali has become a big expat destination. Here you can spend your days surfing, laying on the beach, visiting Monkey Forest, or enjoying some of the healthy aspects. Made popular by the movie Eat, Pray, Love, I love you, Liz Gilbert, Ubud is the spiritual center of Bali. We recommend spending a few nights in the jungles of Ubud and a few nights by the beaches of Canggu.
All right, coming in at number 5, another sleepy country. Another sleeper country in Europe, Slovenia. Slovenia is home to one of the most beautiful lakes in the world with not the most fitting name, Lake Bled. Slovenia's capital, Ljubljana, is extremely well priced, and the size of the country makes it very easy to get around in just a few days. You can be at the beach in 1 hour and in wine country in the next. Slovenia offers something for everyone with some of the finest wines and adventure sports. You can be whitewater rafting during the day and enjoying a nice Slovenian wine in the evening while watching the sunset over the Gulf of Trieste.
Count me in. All right, guys, we are down to number 4, Mexico City, or Ciudad de Mexico. Mexico City is one of the largest cities in the world. and it has an elevation at over 7,000 feet, which will definitely take your breath away. Mezcal cocktails, tacos, lucha libre matches, museums. Mexico City has something for everyone. It may sound wacky, but one of our favorite things was watching a lucha libre match. Tickets are cheap and the beer is cheaper. After yelling for our favorite wrestler or just being confused by the circus show, you can head to Xochimilco for a day of floating on the beautiful canals. Here you can hire a mariachi band to tie up to your boat and play songs for you if you like. And lastly, be sure to try the street tacos in Mexico City. You almost can't go wrong here, but our favorite was El Tazoncito. Tacos were about 30 cents each. I'm talking budget friendly, guys. And lastly, be sure to have a cocktail at some of the best bars in the world, like Gin Gin or 50 Mil, which is known as one of the top 50 bars in all of the world. The 5-star hotels in Mexico City are some of the most well-priced hotels in the entire world. We stayed at the Four Seasons Hotel in Mexico City, and it was a fraction of the price of any other Four Seasons in the entire world. Treat yourself, but on a budget.
Are you a fan of oceanfront villas?
Yes.
Are you a fan of daily massages?
Yes.
How about ice cold coconuts for next to nothing?
Yes and yes.
And if you're the same, then you would absolutely love number 3, Thailand. Thailand has it all. The big city of Bangkok, the cultural temples, the beautiful jungles of Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, and the partying beaches of Koh Phangan. While one of the more famous locations is easy to get to, Phuket, we recommend going to the island of Koh Samui. It's a little bit smaller and not as overrun as Phuket is. Thailand is a beautiful country that will take your breath away and leave you wanting to come back for more. Just be sure not to have too many Chang beers.
Our number 2 is Nosara, Costa Rica. It's the land of yoga, green smoothies, howler monkeys, and plenty of surfing. Nosara, Costa Rica is the Bali of the Americas. It's great for healthy living, laid-back vibes, and low costs. Nosara isn't the easiest location to get to, but the destination is worth the journey. Nosara is home to one of the best surf spots in the entire world. Even if you're not an avid surfer, Nosara's beach has a wave for beginners and experts alike. It's also home to the Nosara Yoga Institute and the cute little howler monkeys that roam around the town. Be sure to visit Nosara, Costa Rica if you want a place to really unplug and recharge.
The days of Escobar are long gone, and now the time has come for everyone to enjoy Colombia. At our spot number 1, we're talking about Cartagena, Colombia. This beautiful port town is on the Caribbean coast. For people living near the east coast of the US, there are plenty of quick 3-hour direct flights right into Cartagena. Here you can frolic in the old walled city, relax on rooftop pools, and take a day trip out to the idyllic waters of the Rosario Islands. It was here where we had one of the most amazing lunches of our lives. We sat under a tiki hut having langoustine, mangoes, and coconut rice for just a few dollars a person.
And while that was our top 10, I just want one little caveat on Colombia. It was really hard for us to choose between 2 cities in this beautiful country. Now, we loved Cartagena and we loved Medellin. So if you have the chance, we would highly recommend visiting both of them. And they were both very budget friendly.
And that wraps it up. As always, I'm Scott.
And I'm Colette.
And we are Roam.
And if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe below.
And get out there and try some of these budget-friendly travel destinations.
Adios.
Ciao.